which is 112 miles, all of which is unpaved with a mix of single track and old Jeep road. This would be Patty's first bikepacking experience, so I was very excited for him to experience some Type 2 fun with me. We planned to do it in about 3 days, which is what Bikepacking.com had reported that was possible. But because we got a late start and other happenstances, we knew that 3 days for the full route wouldn't be happening for us. Instead, we cut off the top loop, which meant we ended up completing 87 miles, but we still got a great taste of what this beautiful and rugged outback experience has to offer. Trail report. How is it going on your first ever bikepacking trip, Patty?
So far, so good.
Yeah?
It started off a little rocky.
What happened? You should show people what you're eating for breakfast.
So, I have a bagel here. We didn't know it wasn't pre-sliced, so it's an open top bagel with some salami and some cheeses on it.
The block of cheese. And oatmeal is waiting outside too.
Yep.
I'm just having oatmeal and coffee and
soup.
pouring.
Oatmeal soup. Why is it oatmeal soup?
That's my fault. Don't blame me. Anyway, so we needed to sleep. So we got a little bit of a late start. Got to the trailhead and realized we didn't have any way to light our fire. Literally. Not fire, but rather jet oil, because the little igniter is broken. So we had to go back into town and get that. So then we went the wrong way.
We started off going clockwise when we needed to go counterclockwise. But luckily that wasn't too far in. We got a little preview of the end, so that was nice.
And then we got to go. So
this is my first time bikepacking. So getting used to all the weight on the bike and everything like that, and riding with that weight was interesting. I had a couple of oh shit moments going on down some of the hills, but I got used to it. But it was amazing, kind of just carving through the Superstition Mountains, running along the parallel with the railroad.
if you are a cactus lover, you should do this ride, because there are 1 zillion cacti that are all different kinds and want to attack you at any point, but we, knock on wood, have made it out so far. One point was like booby trap heaven. It was like cow pie and cacti. Cow pie and cacti. That's a good band name. You just spit food. Anyway, so if you like that and are up for a challenge, you should ride the Gila River Ramble. Day 2, we got another late start, partially due to the fact that it was so cold outside in the morning, so we stayed in our bags a little longer, and then partially because it took Patty a little while to get his gear in order. He's still a newbie and all. We had a big day ahead of us, possibly trying to get as far as we could to make the whole route in 3.5 days. Once again though, speed and efficiency was not on our side. The morning started out with a brutal climb, and it was very slow going. I don't know if you can see the steepness of this, but let's see. Came from over there, and then up there, and now we're going up here. A little bit of hike a bike. Even Patty is hiking and biking it, so it means it must be steep. Alright, here we go. I'm doing a solo trail report. This is what I like to call climbing the morning.
Those of you who know. Anyway, it's pretty, how should I say it, uphill? But it's really beautiful. So we came from, I don't know if you can see it, oh, this way. That trail down there. We've had a couple tremendous grunts of push a bike, hike a bike, and the rest is pretty rideable, even though it's uphill, so that's good. All right, I'll check in later, signing out.
After the big climb, which wasn't all hike-a-bike, but it was quite a bit, we got a little bit of downhill, which some short technical sections and some switchbacks. Then the climbing ensued again, all single track. Right before lunch, we were passed by a guy on a single speed who probably started way after us and ended up passing us with no problem. Little did we know we'd see him again in a little bit.
What time is it?
My bike time?
What did we just do?
Just got done eating lunch
Where?
at this beautiful Midway First Hump saddle.
Yep,
Hump of the AZT.
we're at the Midway First Hump, whatever that means. And we're getting ready to go again.
After lunch, the single track climbing on lunch legs wasn't the best, but we were treated with amazing views and some fun technical climbing. On one of the technical steep sections, Patty was going for it, as usual, but managed to explode his chain. On bikepacking trips, I usually come completely geared up with anything that would be needed for pretty much any type of mechanical. I had both 11 speed and 12 speed links, but we both didn't realize was that Patty's bike was 10 speed, and though we could use the other ones in a pinch, we still had a long way to go with a lot of climbing. We had spent probably close to 40 minutes or so trying to figure out a way to put his chain back together. We tried using the used links, we tried with different tools, we had a chain breaker tool, we tried pretty much everything, and we're sort of at a loss of what to do, when all of a sudden we saw the single speed guy come back down the trail. Luckily, he amazingly had a 10 speed link. I mean, what are the chances? So within about 10 minutes, we were back on the trail. Thanks, guy.
Finally descending after climbing the whole morning and the whole afternoon. Woo! So remember that descent that just happened? Yeah. This is what was next. More hike-a-bike for me. More Billy Goatness from Patty. We're running out of daylight slowly. So we think this may become a 4-day trip instead of a 3-day trip. But we're almost to the top of this. We're gonna feel real descent. Hopefully even better than the last.
We made it to the four-way of the AZT and Ajax Mine Road. This was the point where we needed to make a decision. We decided to cut out the upper loop by picket posts and headed out Ajax Mine Road to find a spot for the night. The trail because I had ridden as part of an attempt of the Gila River Ramble last year, so I knew we were in for a treat. The Ajax Mine Road is not for the weak of heart, with its steep uphills and its gnarly, rutted, and rocky downhills. We were losing steam and losing sunlight fast, so we decided we better find a place for the night.
It's been a very long day.
Very, very long.
And we have been out since like 10:30, and we've done literally maybe 20 miles, but we've done like over 4,000 feet of climbing. And then we just did a summit. Well, it's kind of a fake summit, but anyway, but we came across this. It's pretty effing amazing. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it keeps going. I mean, look at that. She whiz. Signing out.
No, not yet.
No, this is too long.
Oh, is
3
it?
minutes? Yeah, that's way too long.
Oh, but you're even talking about the water issue.
We'll do that in another one.
Okay.
Signing out.
Bye.